This is Public Safety in Focus. It's official. The President issued a major disaster declaration in Minnesota. 51 counties and 4 tribal nations will be reimbursed for $39 million in response and recovery costs due to spring flooding and severe weather. Damages include roads, bridges, parks, public buildings, and utilities. HSAM will now work with FEMA to distribute the federal disaster aid to the affected communities. 11 motorcyclists have died on Minnesota roads this season, according to preliminary reports. That compares to 14 this time last year. Riders should take safety into their own hands and wear full protective gear, ride as though other drivers can't see them, and take a training course this season. 37 people died last year in fires in Minnesota, the second lowest number on record and the lowest number of fire deaths since 2009, according to final numbers recently released by the State Fire Marshal Division. While the drop in fatalities is encouraging, Fire Marshal Bruce West urges Minnesotans to remain vigilant and take fire prevention and safety seriously. We have tips on our website to keep your family and yourself safe. It's cabin season in Minnesota. Don't let a fun weekend at the lake turn deadly. Make sure the carbon monoxide and smoke alarms at your cabin are working. Change the batteries at the beginning of the summer and test your alarms monthly. Wireless emergency alerts, or WEAs, have been used in Minnesota several times this spring. Freeborn, Scott, Steele, and Stevens counties all use WEAs to alert residents to safety information. Incidents include flooding evacuations, no travel advisories, and shelter information. As we enter severe weather season, now is a good time to ensure you receive wireless emergency alerts on your mobile device. The new hands-free cell phone law starts August 1, and the Department of Public Safety is helping Minnesotans get ready. Office of Traffic Safety Director Mike Hansen and Colonel Matt Langer, Chief of the Minnesota State Patrol, answered questions about the law during a Facebook Live discussion. The new law allows drivers to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcasts, and get directions, but only by voice commands or single-touch activation without holding the phone. Visit handsfreemn.org for more information. Minnesotans are choosing to buckle up as citations drop for the 5th straight year during the annual Click It or Ticket campaign, and the law is helping to save lives. A year prior to the primary seatbelt law in 2008, 152 unbelted motorists died. Last year, preliminary numbers showed that number had decreased to 92. Buckle up, every seat, every time. It's the law. A reminder for establishments that want to sell alcohol past 1 a.m. in Minnesota. If an establishment chooses to sell intoxicating liquor or 3.2% malt liquor on sale between 1 and 2 a.m., an optional 2 a.m. liquor permit is required. Find the form on the Minnesota Department of Public Safety Alcohol and Gambling Enforcement Division website at dps.mn.gov. And that's Public Safety in Focus.